Hey everyone, good evening. I hope I'm audible to all of you.
Anmol, I think you are on a mute.
Thanks a lot, Gaurav. I was in fact on mute.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. So I hope now I am visible, audible, as well as screen is shared to all of you. Just give a yes or a no in the chat box. Yes, welcome back, sir. Definitely. So we are going to wait another 1 minute. Let the other students join as well. In the meantime, what we can do is we can have a quick recap that we did in the day before yesterday's session. So we already know what Honeywell Future Skills Edge program is, a flagship CSR initiative, of course, empowering a huge number of youth, session hygiene rules, saying participate actively, don't share your personal information, using your real name, of course, that would be a huge help. All those who have joined from Xiaomi, Vivo, all the brand names. Hey Pooja, good evening. Just like Pooja, using their real name. Session hygiene rules. I hope everything up until now is clear. We all are able to understand what session hygiene rules are, what Honeywell is. Yes or no? Anyone saying no? Okay, yes, sir. And what about the West? Message me. Don't message any other person. Only I will be able to reply. Yes, sir. Okay. I believe this is easy enough. I just saying yes. Sheikh Shrishti. Okay. Same response by everyone. Shubham is also saying yes, sir. Let's move forward then. Now, this is the agenda for today's session. That is, we'll be creating a capstone project. So it would be a session filled with practicals. I believe everybody is ready to get their hands dirty. Right or wrong? If you are ready, you can just write a big ready. The more number of Y it has, I will believe, the more energetic, the more confident, the more ready we are. Okay, Shubham has given multiple readies. Okay, great. What else we are going to cover in today's session? How to get a job, job readiness. So, career guidance, of course, what are the things that we should take care of? So, I believe this is going to help multiple of you as there are lots and lots of students and individuals who are contacting me through the LinkedIn asking, sir, आगे क्या करें? What should we do next? Okay, yes, definitely. So all those things will be covered today, how to build a resume or at least getting a brief idea. How should a resume look like? What should be there inside it? And definitely we'll be ending it with lots and lots of questions. As we all know, this is going to be the last session for this PBL. So whatsoever doubts, whatsoever things that you want to discuss, if you are not connected with any of us, me, Gaurav, Sudhanshu, Anjali, so you can do it today. So moving forward, what were the topics that we covered in the previous session? I believe everybody remembers the pattern now. Recap is something that always comes into play. So any idea what were the topics that we covered in the last session? Yes, Nisha, last session. Okay, Azra has sent a lots and lots of topics here. So I believe she was prepared. So the first one being backdoor. Okay. Persistent. Then was VPN, virtual private network, onion routing. Then surface web. Then deep web, perfect, dark web. Anything else that we covered? CTF, right? Flags. What else? Is that it? Flag, dark web, deep web, surface web, backdoor, VPN, onion routing. Okay, Sheikh has sent lots and lots of things. Okay, definitely this belongs in the chat box itself. Once again, well done, Sheikh. So proud of my team. Huh? They are already prepared. Commands and tools, perfect. Jyot is saying today is the last session. The last masterclass, I would say. Definitely you can connect with me through LinkedIn and rest of the trainers as well, as already mentioned. So don't worry, we'll still be in connect. No need to cry, guys. Come on. We are still here. Don't worry. There would be next PBLs as well. There are lots and lots of things that will be coming in the future. So I believe these were all the topics that were covered in the last session. Please let me know if there is anything that we are missing. Anything that we missed or all good to go? I hope each and every one of us remembers what a backdoor is, what a flag is, and all the topics in between. Hmm? Niksha is saying, good evening, sir. I believe you just joined. Good evening. Type of CTF challenges. Yes, try hack me. So this will be the last live. Kinda. You can say that. For this PBL, yes. Okay then. Let's move forward. So what is the next slide? If I not show you the next slide, do you know what it is? I hope you already have the gist. What would be the next slide? Tell me, what do you think the next slide is? Sheikh is saying our project. Azra is saying baseline. Okay. Shubham is saying game. So let's say it would be baseline or game. Azra is saying it is baseline, guaranteed. Okay. Jyoti is saying scanner. So baseline itself. Arju is saying quiz. So which one is it? Baseline or quiz? Let's check it out. For all those who were saying game are absolutely incorrect. So it is the baseline form. Yes. So all those who said baseline are absolutely correct. So take a moment to fill the QR code, scan the QR code, and fill the form. My bad. Just take a couple of minutes here and there, fill in the form, and in the meantime you do it, I will sip some water. Sheikh is saying done. Okay. Sheikh, let's give the other participants some time as well so that they can complete. Adeep is saying done, sir. Okay. Shubham is saying done, sir. Pezan, done. Pooja, done. Nisha completed. Azra, done. And Dhanashri, done. Azra is also saying once again, done. So what's going to be in the next slide? Now let's check whether or not you remember it. क्या होएगा अगली slide में? What would be in the next slide? Game. Okay. What type of game? Any idea? Game like quiz. This is going to be a different one though. Word searching. Okay, not the word searching one, Pooja. So let me show you what today's game is. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, should we reveal it? Not Q&A check. It is not the quiz. Unfortunately, it is how fast and smart are you. So first of all, we'll check how confident you are after playing chunks and chunks of games out of 10. Now I don't want to see anyone saying 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. I want complete 10 out of 10. Okay, those are some good guesses and some ideas. Shubham is saying 10 out of 10. Okay. Azza is saying 100. Let's go. Pooja is saying 10 out of 10. That's great. Puneet 10 out of 10. That's the confidence I was looking for. Aju is saying 10.1 out of 10. So 0.01 for good handwriting, I believe. Nisha is saying 10 out of 10. Dhanashri 10 out of 10. Niksha is saying 100 out of 10. Okay then. So let's begin with today's game. Some random. What are these? I can't figure it out. Can someone help me here? What are these? Like there are random words written. I can't make out the meaning of them. Authentication, two-factor, layer adds, security, extra and off. What are these? Doesn't make sense to me. Can someone help me to make some logic out of them? Rearrange the sentences. Absolutely correct, Nisha. So we need to rearrange the sentences in such a way so that they are meaningful and logical. Jumbled words. I won't say these are jumbled words. Jumbled sentences might would have been the right answer. So let's begin with the first one. See, for all those who are expecting answer from me, I have no idea. I am good with guidance, teaching, training, but I'm not very good at these games. So you will have to help me here. Okay, let's see. Do we have the answer? So all of you are saying, let's check it out. So two-factor authentication adds an what's next? Extra layer of security. So two-factor authentication adds an extra layer of security. Perfect. So the first one is absolutely correct. And this is something that we should implement in our devices as well. So your laptops, your phones, your accounts, two-factor authentication is a must. Here comes the second one. Come on, come on, come on. What do you think is the second one is? Okay. Arju Sheikh has given the answer. Let's try it out, one of them. So it is always verify the suspicious sender. Suspicious sender link before clicking. Nope, Sheikh, that won't be right. It doesn't feels right. Okay, Pooja is saying always verify the sender. Okay, the sender before clicking. We are missing on. There is no on, Pooja, here. So that would be incorrect. Let's see, do we get the right answer here? Let's try it again. Sir, मेरे answers भी देख लो. Yes, I'm seeing your answers. We are sending a lot of answers all together. Send one at a time. So you are saying always verify the sender before clicking suspicious links. Okay, that does make sense. Always verify the sender before, where did the before go? Before clicking suspicious links. Okay, no worries. So even the second one has been solved. What about the third one, team? Shubham is saying very easy. 5 out of 5 win the game. Okay, let's take one of Nisha's as well. So Nisha is saying always verify the sender. Okay, this has already been done. Never mind. The sender always verifies suspicious links before clicking. No, that actually that's incorrect. Arju is saying, okay, never reuse passwords across multiple accounts. Different is missing. So that would be incorrect. Sheikh is saying never, where is never? Never reuse passwords across multiple different accounts. Okay, now it makes sense. So this is becoming sixth and this is will be seventh. So first is done, second is done, and the third one has also been completed. Okay, let's figure out the next one. Okay, Shubham has already given all the answers. Let's pick someone which it seems to be difficult. Avoid. Okay, let's take the answer of Pooja here. So avoid accessing sensitive information, sensitive information on public Wi-Fi networks. Let's see if this is right or wrong. On public Wi-Fi networks. Let me check other answers as well, just in case. Yes, Puneet, avoid accessing sensitive information on public Wi-Fi networks. Avoid accessing sensitive information on public Wi-Fi networks. I believe this is correct then. Avoid accessing sensitive information on public Wi-Fi passwords. That would be wrong, Arju. Keshwa is saying avoid accessing sensitive information on public Wi-Fi network. Okay, so we are done with the fourth one then. We are just left with the fifth point here. Okay, Sheikh has given the answer. He says update software regularly to patch security vulnerabilities. Okay, let's check the other answers as well. If we get a better one. Arju is saying update software regularly to patch security vulnerabilities. Pooja is saying the same thing. Keshwa, same thing. Puneet is okay, same thing. Update software regularly to vulnerability security patch. That would be wrong, Azra. Komal is saying update software regularly to patch security vulnerabilities. Okay. Okay, I believe this is the correct answer then. A big round of applause for all of you. Great work, team. Thank you for helping me. Never use passwords, definitely. So I hope we are good to go. I am not going to say who is the winner here. I will just say that you helped me together find the solution of this, or else we need to use someone else help. Okay then. Are we good to go? Yes, sir, or no? Let's go, Sheikh is saying. So let's go then. Yes, sir. Shubham, Dhanshri, Aju, Pooja, Azra, Nisha. Yes, sir, let's go. Okay then. Without further ado, let's move ahead. But today there's going to be a little twist in this session. Can anyone guess what would it be? It would be something that you have not expected at all. What if I told you instead of just one mentor, there are going to be two mentors that are going to teach you today? How does that sound? Fun, exciting? And who would be the other trainer? That's also a good question. Yes, Komal, I was able to see your answers. Sheikh has guessed it. You and Sudhanshu sir. So, Sudhanshu sir, are you here?
Hello, Anmol sir. Hello, everyone. How's everything going?
So yes, everybody knows. So the issue would be if you answer me, Sudhanshu sir won't be able to see. And if you answer Sudhanshu sir, Anmol sir won't be able to see. So as long as Sudhanshu sir would be keeping their video on and speaking AI sir, not AI Shubham, he's real. So from now onwards, Namaste sir. Sudhanshu sir आपको नमस्ते बोल रहे हैं अर्जु जी. So guys,
Yes,
you can just directly message Sudhanshu sir now. He is going to be taking over for your Capstone project. And let's see, will Anmol sir be back or not? So Sudhanshu, all over to you. I am stop sharing my screen.
yes. Thank you. Thank you so much, Anmol sir.
Okay, all the best.
Okay, so my dear cyber warriors, how's the Josh? Good evening. Okay, I can see. Good evening. Good evening. Okay. How's the Josh? Good evening. Hi, sir. Shubham is saying hi, sir. Okay, great. All is well. All is well. Yes, yes, Puneet. Yes. Good evening, everyone. Yes. Okay. Azra is saying very high, sir. Okay, great, great, great. Okay, so let me share my screen with you. So as you saw in the screen, yes, we are going to do a capstone project, right? So before moving ahead, I would like you to know, I'd like to know from you as well, what what we are going to develop in a capstone project. Okay, as you can see on the screen, What do you think? What it is? What it is? Yes? Any guesses? Yes, any guess, everyone? Seems like some tool, right? Okay. But do you know what this tool is? Have you ever heard about this before? No? Threat assessment. Sheikh is saying threat assessment. Okay, correct. You're right. Pezan is saying no, I have not heard about this. No, sir. Pooja is saying no. Okay, Azra is saying no. Okay. No worries, no worries. So, today's capstone project, what we'll be going to do is we'll be setting up this tool. Okay, but before setting up, I would like you to know about it that this tool is not free, but we will setting up it for free. Is it good? Is it interesting? Right? Yes. Okay. Arun is saying port scanner. Okay, it's not just a port scanner. It's a tool which will be helping you to perform a scan. Okay. It's a huge tool. Okay. It's used by industries to perform a scan, to find the vulnerabilities, right? And to report it. Okay. So before moving ahead with an proper installation process and every step, each and everything we'll be going to do it together. Okay. I'll be showing you all the commands and everything. Okay. Before going ahead, I would like you to know about what this tool is. Okay. So let me share my screen with you. So this is an official page of this tool. Okay. So what this tool actually do is it performs and scan. As you can see, there are 6 steps they have given. What they do is, what the tool can do is they can discover and crawl. Crawl means going to the each and every link on the web application. Okay. Then access risk, then detect, resolve, integrate, continuous secure. That means they're having total 6 steps of performing any kind of, scans, or this tool is able to perform. Okay. Then this is a whole website. Very sorry. Just a second. I'll be sharing this with you. So, you can just go and check out by yourself as well. I'll just go with econetics.com and this is the website. Okay. So, this is an industry level tool. So every company, whoever wants to take this, they request a demo and then it goes on. Okay. So, there is a difference between paid and unpaid things. So yeah, it's having a little bit difference, but yeah, you can see actually how this tool actually works. Okay. So this is the link I'll be sharing with you all. Okay. Whenever you will be, after the session, whenever you'll be having a, available time, you can just go on this link and try to, go through all the tool. Okay. Whatever things they are providing. Okay. For now, you can see if I click on the pricing, you can see there are the multiple prices available here. Essential version, professional version, ultimate version. So according to the version, like, जैसे हमारा Netflix होता है, right? अगर हमें बेसिक सा 1 मंथ का प्लान चाहिए तो वो उसमें इतनी चीजें मिलेगी. देन 6 मंथ्स का मल्टीपल टैब्स में चाहिए तो उसके अंदर इतनी चीजें मिलेगी. सो वी आर हैविंग अकॉर्डिंग टू इट. Okay. So according to that also, this tool is divided. If you want essential version, you will be getting this kind of features in it. If you want professional one, you will be getting this kind of features, and ultimate, this kind of features. Okay. Of course, things will be getting prices will be getting high compared to the as per the things you will be upgrading. In essential, that will be low price compared to the professional one, and the ultimate will be much higher compared to both essential and professional one. Okay. सो अभी तो सर हम इतने पैसे तो नहीं देने वाले, फिर हम क्या करें? सो हम इसको यूज करेंगे, राइट? बिना पैसे दिए. कैसे करेंगे? वी विल डू दैट. ओके. यस. ओके. सो let's start over it. Okay. So let me take you to my Kalinak screen first. Okay. Now, before going with all the setup, I have prepared a proper document for you. Okay. So you don't need to do any kind of heavy commands and every stuff. Okay. Everything is mentioned here. You don't need to do anything. You just need to just copy paste this. Okay. You just need to open a terminal. You just need to copy paste the commands. From where? From where? From this command to this command. Okay. You can say from command second to the command 10. You have to do it. Okay. But let me show you step by step how we are actually going to do it. Okay. So shall we start? Yes. Yes. So Sheikh is saying, do we have to set it up in Linux? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. We will be setting up in a Linux because, it's, everything, if anything goes wrong, anything crashes, it will not affecting our main, host, we can say our host operating system. Sorry. Very sorry. So it should be not affecting our host operating system. It will be in our guest operating system, which is Kali Linux. Okay. Okay. Great. So before moving ahead, I would like to show you something which you should be having before running this tool. Okay. So as you can see on the screen, my dear cyber warriors, here are the 3 machines I have already set it up, right? So these 2 machines, you may have gone through the documents. It's in the LMS. Okay. How to set up Kali Linux and how to set up a Metasploitable 2. Okay. Everything is mentioned there. Okay. For right now, you don't have to panic that, okay, sir, you are entering command. How should we enter as compared to fast? No worries. Just see today what actually I am doing. Okay. आप पहले देख लेना मैं कर क्या रहा हूँ. Okay. Of course, you will be having this videos recordings, obviously, right? So you can go and repeat it once again. Okay. So पहले आप देख लेना, समझ लेना कि actually हो क्या रहा है. Okay. Then what you have to do is you have to copy paste all the commands which I have mentioned in the document. Okay. It will be there in the LMS. You will be getting it. Okay. You have to copy paste those commands and you will see everything step by step how the installation is happening. Okay. It's just a normal login and sign up process. Okay. Like you sign up on the LMS. That's a sign up process it's having. Okay. So no worries about it. Okay. So let me take you back to the Kali Linux, and you know that these 2 machines we are having, right? So what we are going to do is we can't perform scan on any other website, right? So we can't perform scan on any other website or any target out there, right? It will be not legal, right? Or it will be legal. होगा लीगल होगा ऐसे कि मुझे अभी इंस्टाग्राम पे स्कैन करना है. इज इट लीगल? मैं थोड़ा सा भूल गया हूं साइबर लॉ. कोई मुझे याद दिलाएगा? यस. नो. शुभम इज सेइंग नो सर. No, sir. No, sir. Yes, correct. You are 100% correct. This is the right thing, right? Now you are going towards a cybersecurity professional path, right? So we can't perform scan on any other website out there, right? So we need a proper environment, which we have already set it up. Here you can see Kali Linux, Metasploitable 2, right? So what you have to do is you have to set up all these 2 machines and remember one thing. Okay, this is the most important thing. Both network, either it should be on the bridge, keep it on bridge only. Okay, when you go on a network, once you set up the machine, you may see here that the network is on the NAT. Okay, you don't have to do on NAT, you have to keep it on the bridge only. Okay, Metasploitable 2 as well and Kali Linux as well. See, here is also the network is bridge. So how to see it, how to verify whether your machines are running on bridge or NAT? Just whenever you open your VirtualBox, just see under the network, is there written a bridge here? Bridge adapter? If it is written, then it's okay. Same, go on the Metasploitable 2, check that whether is written a bridge adapter. If it's written, good to go. Okay. Got it, everyone? Drop a yes in a chat section. Yes. Yes, sir. Shivam is saying, yes, sir. Got it. Got it. Got it. That's easy. Right? Okay. So it's very, very easy, my dear cyber warriors, because you have already, gain a lot of knowledge throughout the sessions. Learn so many of tools. Okay. This is just another one, but with a deep impact. Okay. It will be a great tool for you to perform any kind of, vulnerability assessment and get to know about a vulnerability. Okay. So we will install the tool, configure the tool, and perform a scan also. Great. Got it? Great, great. Okay. So let me take you back to the Linux, and before that, I'll turn on my Metasploitable as well. Okay. Why? Because whenever we will be performing a scan, we need this target machine, right? So I'll start the Metasploitable too. So what we are going to do is we will be using this Linux as an attacker machine to perform a scan. Okay. Just a second. And this Metasploitable 2 will be our victim machine on which we will be performing a scan. And how to perform it? कैसे करना है sir? बहुत easy है. Let me take you to the journey now. Okay. So once you go in a Linux, what you have to do is आप ऐसे टेक्स्ट एडिटर में ये नोड बना लेना आप भी. Okay, in your Linux. Okay, once you open your Linux, once you sign in, ऐसे आप भी नोट बना लेना. अजरा सिंह सर मेटा 2 डाउनलोड करना जरूरी है क्या? हाँ. इट्स लाइक सर वो पेशेंट होने की हालत में हो तो फॉर्म भरना जरूरी है क्या? सी देखो जरूरी है. ठीक है. इट्स नेसेसरी बिकॉज वी शुड बी नॉट हार्मिंग एनी अदर operating system. Okay, suppose if I'm performing this scan on my host machine only, and if anything like tool became too harsh on the host operating system, my system will crash, no? So instead of that, we have developed already a lab in which we will performing this kind of scans. Okay, great. Okay, any else? Okay, got it. Okay, great. Okay, so this will be the all the commands you have to enter. But before going through, sir आपने यहाँ से तो सेकंड से कहा था हमें जाने के लिए कमांड से, बट ये पहला क्या है? So this is an drive link from which you will be getting a file of Aquanetics. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to open a browser. I have already opened this tool. Okay, I'll show you afterwards. So first open a browser, paste this link, hit the enter, and you will be redirected to the drive. एक ड्राइव पे रिडायरेक्ट हो गया, वहां से आप ये डाउनलोड कर सकते हो दिस टूल, होल टूल. ओके, सो इट विल लोड लाइक दिस. इट्स जस्ट अ गूगल ड्राइव. Remember what kind of example or which cloud of example it is? Yes, anyone can answer this? In the previous session we have learned about the cloud, right? So किस cloud का example है ये? That I am able to download some tool. Yes, any answers? Public cloud. Yes, right, correct. Shubham, public cloud. Pooja, public cloud. Very good, cyber warriors. That's why I call you cyber warriors, आप बहुत जल्दी सीख जाते हो. Nice, great. Okay, so you will be getting redirected to this link. Okay, so what you have to do is simply download it from here. Okay, I have already downloaded, so it will be in my download section. Okay, now how to check your download section in a Kali Linux? You will see this kind of files option. Just click here. Okay, just click here, and here you will be going on the download section. See downloads, and you will be able to see this Aquanetics folder. Okay, but when you will be able to see this, you will be getting a zip file first. You need to extract it. How you will be extracting it? Just right click on here and click on extract. You will be getting extracted it, and you will be able to see this kind of folder. In this whole the Aquanetics will be there. Okay, now let's go to the command line. Okay, so everyone able to see my terminal, and other hand it's all the commands. Yes. Okay, great. Okay, I can see multiple. Yes, great. Okay, so what I have to do is here, see, first of all, I'll be try to be a root. Okay, I'll become a super user, or I'll become a root user. Okay, to become a root user, what command we have? Do you remember? Yes, anyone remember? What is the command to become a root user? Keshav is saying sudo su. Right, correct. You are 100% right. So sudo su, I'll just enter in the command prompt, and my password, I'll not show you my password. What if you hack my system? Okay. Anyways, it's a Kali. Simple password. Okay. So this is, I'll just increase the size of the terminal. Okay, so I've just come in my Kali Linux. Okay, so whatever the steps here, I'll be not going with it. Okay, because I've already installed the tool. If I reinstall it, it will be getting overlap, right? It will be getting crashed. So everything you are having it in the LMS. All the things it's mentioned there in the document. Okay, that what you have to do, what steps you have to follow, and with the screenshot. It's not very hard to know. Okay, so what you have to do is just go on the CD downloads. What the CD downloads means? Change directory to the downloads in a terminal. Like how we went to the downloads folder using an graphical interface. Now we'll be going to the downloads folder using a command line interface, using this command CD downloads. I went to the download and you can see the location has been changed now. First it was home and Kali, and now it is home, Kali and downloads. And to check what is available in my downloads, I'll need one command which I say is ls, means list. Okay. Now you are able to see there is one folder named Aquanetics. Okay. So I'll just going in the folder. Okay. I'll just go in the folder. I'll show you one trick, guys. Okay. What you have to do is, if you don't want to type whole the command, okay, and you are already into the folder. So now what I have to do is, I don't want to type whole command. Okay. So I'll just type AC and hit the tab. It will auto complete the command. Terminal auto completes the command. Auto completes the command. Okay. Now some letters and tab. Sheikh is saying, right, correct. Okay. Now I am into the Aquanetics. Okay. So let me clear, just enter the clear command. All this mess happened upside. It will get clear. Okay. Now again, to see what is there into the folder, I have to do ls. Again, I have to go into the folder, which is already inside a folder. So it is folder inside folder, folder inside folder. Don't worry. Once you into this folder, do ls, you will be able to see this kind of thing, but it will be not accessible to you. Okay, means not accessible मतलब क्या होता है सर? अब accessible नहीं होगा तो फिर हम install कैसे करेंगे, right? So for that you have to give the permission and you have to enter chmod plus x this command. Okay, let me show you this command. Okay, just enter this command and it will be getting permission. Okay, then after that you have to follow copy paste each command of this. Just a second. Okay, you have to copy paste commands like from here, like from chmod. Just copy paste command. Just copy it, hit enter. You will get an access to execute the command. Then after that, you copy this command, right? Paste it here, hit enter. Then after it runs, then this command, press hit enter. So goes on and the list goes on. Okay. So everything in a detail it is mentioned in the document in the LMS. If you find issue, you can go with the documents as well. I don't think it's much, hard for you. I believe it is very easy for you all, right? Because you have already, learned so much of things. So it's just a copy paste thing, right? So yeah. Okay. So once you done with it, once you done with all the commands till here, as you can see, it's written service Aquanetics start. Till here, you are done with the command. Then what you have to do is, let me enter this command as well. I think it's running already. Once you are done with this command as well. Okay. So you will be able to see this link. Okay. This link you'll be able to see. You just have to copy this link. Okay. Go to the browser. Open a new link. Open a new tab, sorry. Paste it and hit the enter. That's it. Now the first time, when you will be entering this link, you will be able to see. Okay, I've already opened it, So here I'm already having it. Okay, so I'll just go to the dashboard. Okay. So first time when you will be entering this URL, okay, into the browser now, so you'll be able to see the sign in option. Okay, so whenever you'll be able to see the sign in option, just sign up using your any kind of mail and a normal password you'll be setting up in the terminal as well. Okay, in the command you will be copy pasting, no, there it will be getting the password as well. Okay, just enter that. Okay, then what is this? Let me show you first. Okay, so this is something HTTPS, it's our, protocol 127.0.0.1. It is our local host, and 3443 is a port number it's running on. Okay, and dashboard is currently, we are into this tool. Okay, we are currently into this tool. Okay, now what you have to do is skip. Sir, is this IP address? No, Nisha, it's not that IP address. Okay, so whatever your questions are you are having, no, just note it down. Okay, so I'll be answering it in the end of this Capstone project. Okay, got it, everyone? Okay, right now just understand what I'm trying to do is. Okay, great. Okay, now once I go to the dashboard, you will be able to see this kind of interface. Okay, you'll be not able to see that, okay, you have already performed a scan and you have already done with the scan. You will not able to see that. Okay, but you will be able to see something like this, add targets or something like that. Okay, now once you are into the tool, how to perform a scan, first I'll be showing you that. Okay, हम पहले scan लगा देंगे, scan करने को लगा देंगे, right? So till the time it perform a scan, we will take a look of the tool. Okay, हम एक वॉक थ्रू लेंगे टूल का, ये टूल के अंदर क्या क्या चीजें, यू कैन सी यूजर, राइट, सॉरी, स्कैन टाइप, नेटवर्क स्कैनर, multiple things are there, right? So we'll go through it until the scan is done. Okay, so no worries, I have already performed a 2 scan for you. Okay, with one is an huge scan, it's a full detailed scan, and one is a quick scan I have performed. Okay, so no worries, you'll be getting that as well, we'll be seeing it. But how to enable a scan, how to do a scan, that we need properly, right? So I'll show you that first. पहले हम वो देख लेते हैं कि scan कैसे करना है sir, right? So once you go in this target and click on add target, you will be able to see here the address and the description. सर अब एड्रेस में क्या डालना है, हमारा घर का एड्रेस? नहीं 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 नहीं, डोंट एंटर योर होम एड्रेस हियर. ओके, what you have to do is, here you have to enter the IP address of the target. सर बट हमें मेटास्प्लॉइटेबल 2 का IP एड्रेस कैसे मिलेगा? How you will be getting IP address of the Metasploitable 2? Shall I show you one trick? Yes? कैसे हो अगर आपको Metasploitable के अंदर जाए बिना उसका IP एड्रेस मिल जाए, और you get IP addresses of all the devices connected in your network. Is it cool? Okay, so Nisha is saying net discover, you already know it. I think you have gone with the proper LMS. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so let's see with the command net discover. Okay, for that I need to become a root. Okay, to enter this command. Okay, so a simple password, sir. Kali, that's also you didn't type right. Okay, so what I have to do is I have to just type net discover command. अब जैसे मैं command enter कर दूंगा, you will be able to see all the devices connected into my router, with my router, sorry. So जितने भी devices होंगे router से connected, मुझे सब दिख जाएंगे यहाँ. Okay, let me give you one quick note. Even if you are connected with the router and वहां पे अगर कोई कैमरा कनेक्टेड है राउटर से, सबको कैमरे के भी आईपी एड्रेस यहाँ पे दिख जाते हैं. Okay, so this is something you will be able to see with the command net discover. Okay, I'll enter it into the chat for everyone. Net discover. Okay, from this command, if you enter in the terminal being a root, then you will be able to see all the devices connected into your network. Okay, now अब सर इसमें तो इतने सारे आईपीज आ गए, सो इसमें से मेटास्प्लॉइटेबल 2 का आईपी कौन सा है, राइट? सो यू हैव टू सी दैट ऑन द वेंडर साइड, जहां पे आपको दिखे पीसीएस सिस्टम टेक्निक. ओके, wherever you will be seeing this, that is the IP address of the Metasploitable 2 into your network. Got it? Got it, everyone? Yes? Just drop a yes in the chat section. Yes, Shubham is saying, got it, sir. Azra is saying, yes, sir. Okay. So what you have to do is simply copy this. And अब इसको copy कैसे करना है? Control Shift and C, not Control C. If I hit Control C in the terminal, it will not get copied. Okay. So Control Shift C. Okay. Go back to the browser. Okay. आ जाते हैं ब्राउजर पे और यहाँ पे हमारा टारगेट का आईपी एड्रेस डाल देना है. Oh, it's not get copied. Just let me copy it. Okay. So here it is. So it is 192.168.2.108. Okay. Now, what I have to do is, once I enter the IP address, I have to give the description. मुझे पता रहना चाहिए ना कि मैंने किस मशीन पे स्कैन किया है, मैंने किस टारगेट पर स्कैन किया है. So what I'll do is, I'll just enter here Metasploitable to scan. Okay. And I can give a brief description as well if I want, but according to my need, जो मुझे समझ आए, I'll give it a name. So Metasploitable to scan, as I have already mentioned other scans, मैंने already दो scans कर रखे, so I'll give a different name. Metasploitable to scan number 3. So I can differentiate between the scans I have already done, right? So this is the third scan I am doing. Okay. जैसे मैं ये एंटर कर देता हूं, just hit the save button. Okay. You can see target created successfully. Now target has been created. अभी target तो create हो गया है सर. अभी हमें scan कैसे करना है, right? So what you have to do is business criticality. You have to keep it normal, high, whatever you want to do it. Okay. जितना आपको intense scan चाहिए, जितना आपको ज्यादा रिजल्ट्स चाहिए, उस तरह से आप इसकी लेवल रखना. ओके. इफ यू वांट नॉर्मल स्कैन, गो विद अ नॉर्मल. लो स्कैन, कीप इट लो. इफ यू वांट अ वेरी क्रिटिकल स्कैन, मुझे हर तरह की वर्नेबिलिटी चाहिए सर, सो गो विद अ क्रिटिकल स्कैन. ओके. in my case, I'll keep it normal. Okay. Now I'll just scroll down everything. You have to keep it as it is. Don't change anything. I'm just showing you a default scan, how to do it. Okay. हमें यहाँ पे कोई चीजें चेंज नहीं करनी है. Okay. So you can see here, it is a scan speed as well. 10 concurrent request owns request delay. Means कितने डिले पे हमें रिक्वेस्ट देना है, राइट? सो यहीं पे कुछ भी चेंज नहीं करना है आपको. डोंट डू एनी काइंड ऑफ चेंज बिकॉज इट विल टेक अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम टू परफॉर्म अ स्कैन देन. ओके. डोंट डू एनी चेंजेस आफ्टर यू हिट द नॉर्मल. जस्ट यहाँ पे चेंज करना है तो यहाँ पे कर देना. ठीक है. इफ यू वांट टू मेक चेंज हियर, यू कैन मेक चेंज हियर, but don't change default settings of the tool. Okay. Once you become perfect in that, then you can do changes as per you, but keep it a normal or a high. You can change here. Okay. Got it? Then after that, you have to click on scan. Okay. So it will say that you have to make a changes or something. I said yes. Okay. Now it is asking what type of scan you have to do. Okay. Do you want to do a full scan? Do you want to do a high risk vulnerabilities only scan? Or I have to scan for only cross-site scripting vulnerabilities, right? Or I have to scan for SQL injection vulnerabilities, or I have to scan for weak password, for crawl only. Or crawl means what? If there is any website and there are multiple links in the website, right? Subdomains are there. So crawl means it will go on each and every link. Okay. So it will be only crawling, not finding a vulnerability. And if I perform a malware scan, so I can do a malware scan also. Okay. So these things I can do. So in my case, what I'll do is, let's see, I'll click on cross-site scripting vulnerabilities. I only have to find a cross-site scripting vulnerabilities. And it is asking for the report that, do you want to generate a report? Okay. So for now case, I'll keep it none. I'll show you how to generate a report. Okay. But after going with a scan. Okay. Keep it none. Then schedule. You can schedule the scan as well, cyber warriors. You know it. You can perform the scan when you are sleeping as well. Okay. So what you have to do, like, let's say you want to perform a scan in the night and you can't just be awake. Okay. You can see the future scan. You can click on future scan and you can select the date you have to perform a scan on. Okay. But in my case, I have to do an instant scan right now, right? So I'll just click on the instant scan and just hit a create scan. That's it. Okay. Now your scan will start. That's it. No any kind of, details you have to do, plugins, you have to, no need of API keys or anything. Just simple thing. Okay. Now, this tool will be performing scan on the Metasploitable 2 machine to find cross-site scripting vulnerabilities. And what you have to do? Grab a coffee, sit beside, just sit, okay, and just see the process. Okay, just see the process. You just have to do that thing. That's it. And it will perform auto scanning and give you the result. Okay, but it will take a lot of time. Okay, and we don't have that much time as we are having only 1 hour. So you can take your time when you will be performing a scan. But right now, I'll show you how actually it looks like when the scan is done. Okay, and how time it took me to perform a scan. Okay, when I was doing a full scan, how much time it took. Let me show you that as well. To see that, what I have to do is just go on the targets. Oh, sorry. Just go on the, okay, here also you'll be able to see. But here on the scans option also you'll be able to see. Okay, if you click on scans, here also you'll be able to see all the scans. Okay, so here, first I'll show you a full scan I have done. Okay, so I've done it, I think yesterday. Yeah, it's in yesterday. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just click on it and you will be able to see all the scans result here in front of you. Okay, so are you able to see everything? Okay, Nisha is saying, is it fine to perform on my another laptop, like targeting my another laptop? Yeah, if it's unless it's your own property, you can perform on it. Okay, Nisha? No worries. But it should be in the same network. Okay? Yeah. Now see, it took me 454 minutes and 41 seconds to perform this scan because it was a full scan. Each and everything detail. And it was stuck on 99%. So I needed to abort it. Actually, I didn't abort it only. My system got shut down. So it got aborted by itself only. Okay. So it took a lot of time to perform a full scan. Okay. As you can see, it's an industry level tool, right? So, it take a lot of time in your personal laptops or personal systems. When you are working in the IT, you are working in a company, they are having cloud available, they are having a lot of storage, they are having a huge number of processors, nice processors. So that time it not take that much of time. Okay. But until you get in the company, you need to learn about the tool. This is cool. Okay. So no worries. Until unless we are getting a paid stuff for the free, it's cool. Right? So it is all paid, but we are doing it in a free. Okay. So you can see the request made. This much of request have been made to the target. Okay. That please give me the vulnerability. No, it's not like that. It is, the time this tool have performed, connected to the target. Okay. And what is the response time? It is 1 minute, 1 millisecond, sorry. Okay. So it is continuously getting the response as well. Okay. Got it? Got it, everyone, till here? Yes, just drop me a yes in a chat section. Yes. Dhanashree is saying yes, sir. Okay. Azra is saying yes, sir. Okay, great. So this is a dashboard you will be looking like once you perform the scan. Okay. And the location means, what is the location? Means this is the different type of paths it has found into the target. Okay. What it is, how it look like. Just give me a second. I'll explain you all. Okay. So it will be giving your target information. Okay. So here it will be the address, the target IP address, the server of the target it's running on. Okay. Operating system it's using Unix, and identify technologies, the technology it's running on PHP, and also the responsive, whether the target is responsive or not, whether it's replying to the connection it is this tool is made with the target or not. Okay. So it is saying that yes, it's responsive. Okay. Other thing, you don't need to go here right now. Okay. So let's see this one now. Latest alerts means what type of alert it has found. It has found file upload. It has found HTML from without CSRF protection. See, MySQL, HTML form. So these are all vulnerabilities. And do you know how much vulnerabilities it have found. Do you want to see it? You can see it in the vulnerabilities tab. Okay. So I have performed a, deep scan. It is a full scan. So this is a vulnerability. It is having, you can see 352 pages of vulnerabilities like this. 352 pages. Now you may be, wondering like, how is it possible, sir? This much vulnerabilities. See, the machine we have performed a scan on, it is intentionally vulnerable so that we can perform a scan and we can learn about how actually a vulnerabilities look like, how actually it is, कैसे होता है स्कैन, कैसे दिखती है vulnerabilities, ताकि रियल में आए तो हम उसको पहचान पाए. Okay. Okay. So, okay, by accident I have opened this, no worries. So this is a vulnerabilities you will be able to see here. Okay. And if I want to filter, I can perform a filter also. See here, the target group severity, I have to, filter it according to the severity, low, medium, high. I can do that as well. Okay. So if I want a high, very high vulnerabilities only, just click on it. Okay. I'll be able to see only high vulnerabilities now. Okay. So high vulnerabilities are of 47 pages. Okay. So it is a cross-site scripting, code execution, this kind of vulnerabilities are there. There are a lot of vulnerabilities we have seen in the Google database, right? Okay. When we were studying about the web application, right? Next is site structure. We'll be getting back to the vulnerabilities tab. Okay. Now let's view the site structure. Now what this will do? This will show you all the subdirectories this Metasploitable 2 is having. Now you may be thinking, sir, Metasploitable 2 is an operating system. Is it having a website? Yes, it is having a website. Why? It's not a website, you can say, but its port number 80 is open. Okay, so its port number is 80 is open. So whenever the target port number 80 is open, that means it can open to the HTTP. Port number 80 belongs to HTTP protocol. So what I do here, just enter the IP address of the Metasploitable 2. You can see here on the browser, it will be written Metasploitable 2. So these are all the directories. Okay. So what this tool has done, it has enumerated all the directories and the subdirectories and the directories under the directories. Okay. Everything in the detail. Everything. If you want to see what is CGI mean, here you will be seeing that whatever vulnerability is available. You want to see what is into the PHP, you will be able to see what vulnerability available there. If you want to see on a DAV, you will be able to see what vulnerability is available there. Okay, like this, all the subdirectories it has enumerated for you. You don't have to do anything. Just perform a scan. But how much time it has taken of mine? 400 and I remember I have performed it for the 4 hours nearby. Okay, 4 to 5 hours it has taken of mine. Okay, to get this results. Okay, now if I click on events here, okay, here you will be able to see that what kind of events has been generated. Means whenever the scan has been done, like scan job starting, mean how much at what time the scan started, is there any antivirus found? See, antivirus not found. If there is any kind of antivirus there which has stopped the scan of this tool, it will show here as well. Then you will get to know, okay, there is antivirus, so I can't perform a scan. So I can use different technique to perform a scan. Okay, so this is a whole GUI tool. You don't need to do any kind of coding here. The only installation part that only you have to do is, okay. Now going back to the scan information. Now you can see as here, you will be seeing the how many total vulnerabilities it has find. So red means critical, this yellow means high, blue means medium, and green means you can say low nearby. Okay. So 47 critical vulnerabilities there. Okay. Now, if I want to see any vulnerability, any kind of vulnerability, what I have to do is just go on the vulnerability tab. Okay. Here you will be able to see multiple vulnerabilities or multiple vulnerabilities. Sir, but हम ये vulnerabilities का देख के करेंगे क्या? हमें क्या करना है इन vulnerabilities? इन vulnerabilities को हम क्योर कैसे करेंगे वो बताइए सर. Right? So what you have to do is, if I want to see that, okay, I have to see this cross-site scripting vulnerability. Okay, just click on it. it will be opening a whole description and detailed version of the vulnerability. Like what this vulnerability is, a quick definition you will be able to see. Cross-site scripting refers to a client-side code injection. Okay, what this vulnerability is, you'll be able to see. The vulnerability effect on which, parameter, where this vulnerability founded, where this vulnerability got found, means इस टूल को ये vulnerability कहां पर मिली है, कौन से पैरामीटर पर मिली है, वो भी इंक्लूड होगा यहाँ पर. Okay, you can see here. It is, we have found this vulnerability in this parameter. Now you may be thinking, sir, ये parameter क्यों मतलब डालना जरूरी है? Because whenever we submit a report of it, no, that time we need to, enter the parameter that where we found this vulnerability. Okay. Now it is found on this parameter. Okay. Then discovered by cross-site scripting. Okay. Then attack details, it will show that on this URL, I have entered this script. See, from here it started, I think. So, yeah, here it is started. So I have entered this script. Okay. And I got the result. Okay. So what request I have made? So I have made request this. So it is something related to the code audits. We don't need to worry about it. इसमें डिटेल में जाने की जरूरत नहीं है. जैसे जैसे आप एक्सपर्ट हो जाओगे, the time you will spend more on this tool, you will be getting to know detail about it. Okay. So this is something request made by this tool. ये यहाँ से attack, let's say this is a scan, backend thing जो event generate हुआ है, जो request गया है. So वो बताया गया है यहाँ पर कि ये क्या request गया है. Okay. Then response क्या आया target की तरफ. What response I got from the target. So अब इतना सब तो हम नहीं पढ़ेंगे सर, क्योंकि बहुत टाइम जाएगा. Then what you have to do is just scroll down. You will be see something highlighted here. See, as you can see here. So you will see that, okay, I have included this script here. So this tool will highlight each and everything where the response, it has reflected the, जहां पे कुछ गड़बड़ हुआ है. सिंपल, इन सिंपल लैंग्वेज आई कैन से, जहां पे कुछ गड़बड़ हुआ है रिक्वेस्ट में, रिस्पॉन्स में, वो हाईलाइट करके आपको बता देगा. ओके, दिस ऑल थिंग इज ऑटोमेटेड गाइज. मैंने कुछ भी नहीं किया इसके अंदर, जस्ट परफॉर्म द स्कैन, अ सिंपल स्कैन जो आपके सामने मैंने कॉन्फ़िगर किया था वैसा ही. Just instead of cross-site scripting, scan type, I have taken a full scan. That's it. Okay. Next, the impact of this vulnerability. अब ये vulnerability का impact क्या होगा? Malicious JavaScript has access to all the same object as the rest of the web page. Means ये JavaScript की vulnerability है, ये web page को affect करेगी, including access to cookies and local storage as well. Okay, I'll not read whole. Okay, but it has access to the cookies and the storage of the Metasploitable 2. Let's assume that Metasploitable 2 is some ordinary website and you have performed a scan from this Aquanalytics. Okay, and you got this detail. Isn't it cool? Right? And which are often used to store session tokens. Right? See, session hijacking can be done using this script. Right? So we have studied about the cookies, right, in the previous session. Cookies kitna important hota hai, right? So this is all thing is, this vulnerability is available using a cross-site scripting. I can take the session cookies and we are having a storage access as well. Okay, then how to fix this vulnerability, sir? Fix, आप fix का बता रहे थे sir. Fix कैसे करें? So fix, apply context dependent encoding and or validation to user input rendered on a page. अब ये सर हमें नहीं पता, हम तो कोडिंग नहीं करते सर. So you don't have to code. You just have to mention this fix whenever you will be writing a report to the client or someone whoever you have performed a scan for. So ये mention करना रहता है आपको बस. ठीक है, कि क्या कर सकते हो आप. आपको करना नहीं है, आपको mention करना है कि आप कैसे इसको secure कर सकते हैं. How you can secure it. Okay. Now it is showing the classification. Now sir, what is CWE? ये CWE क्या होता है? It is a common vulnerability exposure. Okay, it's a common vulnerability exposure. So इसके अंदर पता चलता है कि vulnerability का एक कोड दिया गया है. There is a specific code for the vulnerability. Okay, so it is CWE-79 यहाँ पर दिया गया है. Okay, now will anyone tell me what is CVSS? Yes, कोई मुझे बताएगा CVSS क्या होता है? Have you ever came across this thing? What is CVSS? Any idea? Yes, in a chat section. No. Yes, anyone? No idea. Pooja is saying no sir. Others are saying, many people saying no sir, no sir. Okay, 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 okay. No worries, no worries. So we call it a common vulnerability scoring system. Okay, so it is scored. The vulnerability is scored. जैसे हमें मिलता था ना बचपन में 10 out of 10 मिला है, 10 out of 10 मिला है. Okay, मिला है. So 10 out of 10. So this vulnerability is scored like from 10 how much it is, right? Like how much impactful it is. So it is base score is 5.3. Okay, so you can see it is 5.3. An attack vector is network, attack complexity is low, privilege required none. So all these things are mentioned. You don't have to go on this right now. Okay, ये बहुत डीपर चीजें होती है. ये जैसे जैसे आप प्रैक्टिस करोगे वैसे वैसे आपको सीखने को मिलेगा. Okay, right now even if I explain, it will be like, sir ये क्या है? So you have to understand in a order. You have to understand this. You have to do a self practice. Okay, great. Now this is a score 5.3 from 10 given to this vulnerability. Okay, so CVS stands for Common Vulnerability Scoring System. Okay, now it will be giving a detailed information of the vulnerability and how it is, how it was found, where it was found, and what you have to do with this vulnerability. Okay, got it? Got it, everyone? Okay, great. So references. So what is this references? References means this vulnerability, ये vulnerability कहाँ से आई है? So हमने कहाँ से reference लिया कि ये vulnerability exist करती है? So it will be showing you that. Okay, that will be shown by here. So if you just right click here and open link in a new tab, so it will be showing you the references from where this vulnerability came from. Okay, if I click on cross-site scripting, if I open this as well, so it will be just something like Wikipedia. Okay, or what this cross-site scripting, if you want little bit more knowledge on it. Okay, you got to know about vulnerability, but you have to do a deep investigation. हमको और पढ़ना है इसके बारे में. Okay, तो आप यहाँ से रेफरेंसेस से भी पढ़ सकते हो. Okay, but I don't think after getting this much of details you will need a more information, but still if you need, it has given that as. Okay, after that if I click on it, if a mark is open, fixed, ignored, false positive, if I really tested it, okay, and it found that okay it's false positive, means ये real नहीं है, ये fix हो चुकी है, so you can just go with false positive, or once it is fixed you can click on fixed. Okay, if you say that it's open then it's still open. Okay, or ignored means if you just ignore it, that okay client said okay. There are certain kind of vulnerabilities where clients say okay it's okay, we don't want to it will not provide any kind of harm, जो बहुत low level की vulnerabilities होती है. Okay, so or they are having not let's say वो subdomain उनके काम नहीं आ रहा है, or their subdomain is not into their work, so they just say that okay ignore that. Okay, so you can click on ignore as well. Okay, so retest, if you click on retest, it will again retest this vulnerability on this parameter on the target, on this particular this vulnerability. Okay, got it? Am I clear everyone till here? यहां तक सबको समझ आ गया? Yes, got it sir. Show me saying got it sir. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, 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 okay. Great, great. Yes, Sheikh is saying yes sir. Okay, got it everyone. Great. So this is the whole project we will be doing. Okay, now to perform it very very basically from detail to detail. ओके आपके पास में एलएमएस का एक्सेस होगा, राइट? उसके अंदर आपको ये मिल जाएगा कि कैसे किया करते हैं ये. ओके, सो डोंट यू वरी अबाउट इट. ओके, विद डिटेल यू विल बी गेटिंग इट. राइट नाउ जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड हाउ द टूल वर्क्स. ओके, नाउ एज आई सेड हमने स्कैन को तो लगा दिया था पहले से एक, राइट? नाउ वी विल सी टिल वेयर द स्कैन हैज बीन डन. नाउ लेट्स से यू हैव जस्ट, जैसे हमने स्कैन को लगा दिया और हमें देखना है कि अभी स्कैन कहां तक पहुंचा है, टिल वेयर द स्कैन हैज बीन डन. So just go on the targets, or you can see here Metasploitable 2 scan number 3. This is the name we have given, right? Or you can go on a scans as well. यहाँ पे भी आपको मिल जाएगा. Okay, So this is a scan which we have done, where it is scheduled. Yeah, in a progress. You can see here, it's in the progress. So if I click here, okay. So you can see it is 97% done. कब से चल रहा है ये? 18 minutes and 45 seconds. So you know it will take a lot of time to perform a scan, right? काफी टाइम लगता है स्कैन परफॉर्म करने के लिए. इट्स नॉट लाइक मैंने अभी जस्ट स्कैन कर दिया 2 मिनट में आ गया, ऐसे नहीं होता है, मैगी नहीं है, राइट? सो इट विल टेक अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम ऑफ योर्स टू परफॉर्म अ स्कैन. वट एवर इट टाइम टेक्स, जस्ट लेट इट. ओके, जब तक वो हो जाता है, देन सेम थिंग, यू परफॉर्म अ स्कैन, यू सी दैट okay, there is a vulnerabilities, what kind of vulnerabilities are there, okay? Then site structure, it will be showing you site structure, okay? Then events, but इतना डिटेल में नहीं होगा, right? Which we have seen in the full scan. I have just performed it in the cross site scripting. जो cross site scripting की vulnerabilities है, मुझे वही चाहिए, okay? So it will just show me cross site scripting, okay? It will not go with the each and every vulnerability. Got it? Now next is a reports here. Sir, अभी reports कैसे करते हैं? So see, this is a report I have started on 4:36. See, it takes a lot of time to give a report as well, because see, I have performed a quick report only, but it will take a lot of time. Why it takes a lot of time? Because just imagine I'm having 437 pages, right? और वो 437 pages की report उसे हमें देनी है बनाकर. So obviously it will take a lot of time, okay? But although it depends on your processor and server. अगर आपका सिस्टम काफी अच्छा है, प्रोसेसर बहुत अच्छे से चल रहा है, if you are having a high-end system, high-end configuration in your system, then it will not take that much time. It is taking in my system. Okay, so once you are done, it will generate a detailed report. Sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm not able to show you right here, but it will be in your LMS. Okay, so it will be able to show you a detailed report which will include what is vulnerability, what is the target, and where vulnerability exists, which parameter, what we have done in one by one. जो हमने देखा था क्रॉस साइट स्क्रिप्टिंग का vulnerabilities के सेक्शन में जाकर, वैसे ही वो रिपोर्ट बनाकर देगा आपको इन डिटेल. You don't need to do a separate kind of things. Okay, so this will generate a report. But sir, report एक ही तरह की बनती है? नहीं, reports are also made according to the template of the report. For example, if I click on let's say I have to go again on scan, let's say, and if I go on high risk vulnerabilities, this one, okay, I went to this one, or okay, this is a report I have already made. So what I'll do is I go on the cross-site scripting only, जो हमने already लगा रखा है, right? So what I'll do is I'll just stop the scan. Okay, I'll just stop the scan. Until unless I stop the scan, I'll not able to generate the report. Okay, so once I stop the scan, it is saying that aborting the scan. Once it aborted, you will be able to see this option which is grayed out here. I'm not able to click. It will be clickable. Okay, I'll be able to click there now. Okay, once the aborting is done. Also, it is taking time because there's a lot of thing going on in my system. I have shared the screen as well, so it may take a lot of time. Okay, so once it is aborted, you'll be able to see a generate report option. Okay, so just a minute. Okay, until it goes aborted, I'll go on the other scans which is already done, aborted. See, high risk vulnerability, here it is. And if I want to generate a report of this scan, okay, so what I do is just click on generate report, and here you will be able to see some interesting things. What you have to get a report of? Affected items. You have to, affected items means the only vulnerabilities on which parameter there is the scan has been done and it found the vulnerability. The which parameter is affected, which part of your whole operating system is affected, which folder is affected, right? So it will show that. If you go on the developer option, it will generate a report as per the developer, right? That okay, if you want to submit to it developer, that okay, developer, you have developed this web application, you have developed this operating system, but these are the vulnerabilities in it. Okay, now you patch these vulnerabilities. So it will generate a report according to the developer as well. Then executive summary means if I want just a summary of the whole report, okay, so it will generate a summary report as well. Okay, if I want a quick report, it will make a quick report as well. Okay, now compliance reports, these are standard reports for template. Now this is a compliance report, means CWE 2011 is as per the CWE 2011, it will generate a report as per the HIPAA. You may have learned about HIPAA, ISO standards, NIST standards in the LMS, in the I think it's in the law and laws and everything of that, there only it is, right? So there is all this mentioned. Okay, all the standards are there. Okay, so according to these standards, if you want to generate a report, so you can generate according to these standards as well. Right? So HIPAA, ISO 2000, 27001, sorry, NIST, then OWASP Top 10 2013, as per the OWASP Top 10 2013, as per the OWASP Top 10 2017. You may be wondering, sir, why not OWASP Top 10 2025? Because, my dear cyber warriors, this is a paid tool and we have done it for a free. Okay, so it's just for your thing that, okay, how it works and how you can actually use it. So whenever you go in the, जब भी आप अच्छी job पे लग जाओगे, so if you anytime you need to use this tool, you will be handy on it. Okay, so as you can develop as per this, then PCI DSS, then all the types of compliance report as per the template you can generate it. Okay, great. Is it cool? Yes. Can't select scan type, sir. Okay, Sheikh, don't worry. We have reached to our last 5 minutes, so I'll be taking your questions as well. I'll open for the question. Okay. So if I click here, just say as executive summary, so it will start the generating report. So as you can see, it is queued now. Means one report is already into the processing. So it will generate a report here. Once this report is generated, it will start to generate. Okay. Then there are the users option here. You can add a user as well. Okay, means you want different user as per the least privilege and privilege escalation we have understand, right? Then scan types, which type of scan you can do, right? Then network scanner, if you want to perform a network scanner, you can perform that. Means the NetDiscover command, you can do this in using the GUI tool, which is Aquanetics. Here also, you just have to enable it and it will start. Then issue tracker, if there is any issue into the tool, it will just track it. Okay, then email settings are there, means you can get a notification once you are done with the scan on the email. You just have to enter your SMTP servers, configure the SMTP server. Then here you just have to enter this only, smtp.gmail.com, then port number 25 and the email address. Okay, then SSL as per the security creepit SSL. Then username, you have to enter the email address here, again the password of the app and the password, retype the password of this Aquanetics. Okay, not the Gmail. Okay, the password you have set it up while setting up the Aquanetics, that password you have to type. Okay, right now I'll not suggest you to go with this email setting. First you learn about the scanning. It's something advanced part, so don't worry about it. Okay. Now engines, what engines you have to run? This is the main engine of the Aquanetics, okay, on which it is running. So you don't ever do any changes here. Okay, your Aquanetics will stop running. Then exclude hours. So this is hours where you will be scans will be not performing. Okay, you know that we can schedule a scan, right? So these are the times where scan will be not able to run. So you can exclude the hours as well. Then there is a proxy settings. If you are, it's for the employees who are on the remote work. So this company do this for them. Okay, and they'll be able to go into the company's network and they can perform the scan. Okay, or if there is a client, then also they can perform the scan. Okay, going into the client's network. Okay, now this is a whole dashboard. The vulnerabilities I have found yet. So I have found 64 high severity, 188 medium severity, 58 low severity, scan running, how many scans you are running. This is a whole page. You will be able to see the summary of total tools, what the tool is doing actually right now. So scan running, the scans waiting, if you are scanned, scheduled for the future, then total scans conducted right now, it's a 3. Open vulnerabilities, there are 310 vulnerabilities. Total targets are 3. Okay. So on this target, we have found this much vulnerabilities. Same as per the target, you will be able to see how many vulnerabilities are there. Okay. And you will be able to see the top rated vulnerabilities here. And if you want to see something more, just click on show trends, go down. You will be able to see something extra like the time when scan is performed, hold the graphs from January, February, March to the all 12 months. How much in which month the scan has been, you can say vulnerabilities are upside down, right? So you can see that as well. Okay. So this is something industry level tool, right? So industries continuously perform scan, right? So it is for that. Okay. Great. So I'll unshare my screen now and I'll open for your question. If you are having any questions related to it, you can ask me. Okay. I hope you have understand everything. Shubham is saying, coolest, sir. This is so cool. Great. 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 Thank you. Any questions, my dear cyber warriors, related to the this Capstone project? If I want to, show me saying, if I want to find the vulnerability for the other websites like Instagram or Zoho, how can I do it? Can I ask for its permission first? Yes, you are correct, Shubham. You need to get the permission of them. Usually, they don't give individual permission. So what you have to do is go on the platforms like Bugcrowd or Bugcrowds and the what is this name? One more is there. Uh, for the I'm saying CTF, for the bug hunting. So there, if it is listed, then you can perform it. Okay, great. And Sheikh is saying error having cannot connect during scan. Oh, Sheikh, you are connected to me on LinkedIn. So please connect me. You can share the pictures there on my LinkedIn chat. Okay, I'll solve your problem there. Okay, I think this is something real issue. Yeah, I'll see. I'll look into it. Okay, so Nisha is saying, is it fine to perform on my? Okay, I think I have given the answer for it. Yes. Any other question, Arun? How to download the tool? Can share the link of the tool. Yes, yes, yes. No worries. You'll be getting downloaded. You will getting all the commands, all this document in the LMS. Okay. Don't you worry. Okay. Everything will be there. Then, any other questions, sir? Please share your LinkedIn ID. Okay. So yeah, I'll in the end of the session, I'll be sharing with everyone. Okay. No worries. So any other questions? Cyber warriors, are we good to go? Yes, yes, Azra. I'll share my LinkedIn ID. No worries. I'll share with everyone. Okay. Sir, we learn coding in colleges, but the teachers usually teach us on the complying apps, but we want to go coding on those apps where they can be used like models. Uh, Seriously, Puneet, it's about the cybersecurity, so I can't say totally about the coding. You can connect me on the LinkedIn so I can answer this question there. Good way. Okay. So Sheki Singh, can this work if the target is using AutoDor? That's a good question. Target don't use AutoDor. They are having a firewalls. Usually the targets don't use AutoDor. Okay. The companies will be performing a scan on. So websites you are performing a scan. So website don't use AutoDor because they need a static IP address. If they change their IP address continuously, how their clients will be able to find them? Okay. So they're not using AutoDor. And if you say that hypothetically also that if the target is using AutoTor, then it's not possible to perform a scan because IP will be changing continuously. Okay. Okay. So that's it from my side. So for the further thing about your career guidance and everything, I would like you to hand over all this thing to Anmol sir again. Okay. So he'll guide you in detail how you can uh, upgrade your portfolio, upgrade your resumes and everything. So yes, Anmol sir is here. Over to you, Anmol sir. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
Sudhanshu, sir. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Please go
Thank you.
ahead.
Yes. Yeah. So thank you, Sudhanshu, for your wonderful session
Thank you.
and the way you guided students. Thank you for your love, time, and thank you, students. You have been connected with us from when we have started this PBL. Now over to you, Anmol. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Kushbu.
Okay then. I believe it's a welcome back for Anmol sir. How many of you are still here? Just write it in the chat box. Not to Sudhanshu sir, but to Anmol sir now. Anmol sir is back. Yes, Pooja, thank you for the welcome. As I was saying, welcome back. So had fun everyone with Sudhanshu sir. This was the first time there were two trainers in a single session teaching you. How was it? Enjoyed, had fun, huh? Made a project. Gabbar is back. Okay, Gagadi. Okay, then let me just share my screen. Thank you, Nisha. Let me just share my screen real quick. Yes, sir, it was amazing. Absolutely. Sudhanshu sir is awesome and amazing. So let me share my screen and we can begin where we left from. I hope it's visible to all of you. Just give me a quick yes sir or no in the chat box. Okay, the LinkedIn profile of Sudhanshu sir is available in the chat box as well. Great. Okay, then. Without further ado, let's continue. So, why cybersecurity is growing? According to you, why do you think is the reason everybody says that cybersecurity is one of the best domain that you can invest your time upon? The answer itself is on the slide though. It says every company is going digital. We are relying more and more upon our digital devices that are our phones, our laptops, as IoT devices and technology grow. Yes, Nihani. So, if we are relying or if we are dependent much more upon devices, then there are much more attacks related to it. And if there are more attacks, that means it's a good news for all of us. More cybersecurity, jobs for everyone. So that's why it's really, really good to invest your time in the domain of cybersecurity. Cybercrime are increasing day by day. Yes, Puneet, absolutely correct. So, why cybersecurity is growing? These are few points here that can help us understand. First of all is Digital India. Even if I ask you a very simple thing that save my contact number, let us say sir by chance or mistakenly provide his contact number, then will you open a notebook or try to get a pen or just start taking out your phone from your pocket and start writing it? Hmm? Will it be a phone or will it be a try to finding a diary? Which one will it be? A notepad? Phone. Of course. So all the information, our phone knows everything about us. What does it know? It has all our pics, all the contacts, all our application, our social media, and each and everything is stored in the mobile phones itself. Then online banking. Of course, now we don't go to the ATM machine as often as we did 5 years ago or 10 years ago. So everything can be done with a click of a button. And thanks to UPI growth, the online banking or the offline banking has been reduced. Then we already know about our backups, how everything is being stored. There is cloud gaming as well for all those who are interested. So instead of buying your own hardware devices, instead of buying yourself a gaming computer, you can just pay a small price 500, 1000, 2000 rupees per month and enjoy your 4K gaming just using the servers on which the games have been preloaded. And of course, the expansion of AI. How many of us already use AI? ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity, Cloud AI. There are lots and lots of AI. Everyone. Okay. Shubham is saying me every day. So same goes for us as well. So from as simple task, ChatGPT is love. Okay, Nisha. So as simple as just writing a mail to someone, we are dependent upon AI. And from that easy task from the difficult task, creating the entire document, we are relied upon the AI itself. So just think that for a single day, all the AI goes down. What do you think will happen? Of course, it comes under cybersecurity. We are the professionals who need to protect all these assets. What do you think will happen? Chaos. Sheikh is saying chaos. Everything will be in shambles. For this Zoom meeting, we are also dependent on AI. Absolutely, Pooja. AI is continuously running in the back end, transcribing the meeting. Lots of chaos. Okay, so now we know the reason. That's why we already are here attending the master classes, that too live master sessions. So these are the major domains inside the cyber security. First one is SOC analyst. So your defense. Any idea what's the full form of SOC here? SOC. Ever heard of this term, or is it the first time that you are hearing it? Yes. So what's the full form? System on chip. Absolutely not, Ishani. System on chip is the wrong answer. The correct answer is, who is going to tell me? Security Operations Center. Yes, Niharni. So SOC analyst is basically everything related to defense, your firewalls, your antivirus. That is SOC analyst. Penetration tester instead of defense, it is offense. So finding the vulnerabilities, attacking other systems. I believe we did something close to the penetration tester in the Capstone project, right or wrong? Does scanning come under penetration testing? Finding vulnerabilities, finding the weaknesses. Does it? Sheikh is saying yes. Then comes GRC, governance, risk, and compliance. So this is the backbone of cybersecurity. So this is defense, this is offense, but GRC is all the rules and regulations. So your cyber law, how a company operates, what are the things that we should provide to the user, all these things comes under GRC. So it's majorly about documentation, creating those rules, those policies. Cloud security, why not? If we are defending our systems, then what about our data that is available on the cloud as well? So 15 GB, I believe, is the storage that we get through our drives. Each email provides us 15 gigabyte of storage. Yes or no? So all the data that is being stored, some of you might be using Google Photos as well. So all those photos and videos are being saved on the cloud itself. How many of you do use the cloud storage that is available? Recently, there was an offer for 2 terabyte of storage for free. It was a student offer through Gemini. Any idea regarding cloud security? Your Google Drive? Yes, sir, I use it. Okay, great, Shubham. And last but not the least, let me check the chat. Okay, so last but not the least, we have digital forensics. Any idea? What is digital forensics? This is an interesting term. How many of us already know what digital forensics is? And also about the rest who are trying to Google it. Nisha is saying me, sir. So Nisha, what is it? What is digital forensics? In your own words. I don't need Google language. Shubham is saying solving crimes. Okay. What else? Are we just limited to solving the crimes in digital forensics? Is that it? Analyzing the evidence for digital devices. So after the crime has happened, investigation. Yes, after a crime has been committed, finding the mistake done by the criminal. Yes, finding the evidence. So let us say today I was able to hack the Instagram servers. So then they will try to backtrack me. Who was the person? Where was he located? What's the IP address of his device? So there would be penetration testers trying to get into my system, trying to get my location, solving cyber crimes, analyzing how did it happen. Yes, Nisha. Digital CBI. So Central Bank of India, Gagandeep. What is CBI? Related to money or something else? Central Bureau of Investigation. Okay. So these are the domains that you can step into as a intern. SOC analyst level 1, the very basic one. IT security support, VAPT intern, that would be the most common term for the first couple of years, at least 1 or 2 years that you are going to hear. Internship, 6-month internship, 1 year internship, and junior penetration tester. So these are some of the roles. I'm not saying all of them, but of course, these are the roles how you can start your journey inside the domain of cybersecurity. Now, even though we know what to do, we are still figuring out how to do it. Let's focus more upon that then. So the starting comes from the LinkedIn and referrals itself. What do you think is the percentage of the job that you get through the referrals? Do you think is it 10% of the jobs are given by referrals? 20%? 30%? What do you think is the percentages? Nihan is saying 75%. Almost. We are close to the lines of 7. Around 60 to 70% of the jobs, people get them through the referral. So if you know someone who is working in the company that you want to start your career in, you can just message him or connect with him. And what's the best platform to do it other than the LinkedIn itself? So that's why I always recommend connect on LinkedIn, post certificates, tag us, Honeywell, Bharat Care, Anmol, Sudhanshu, Anjali, Gaurav, all the trainers. Tag them, will comment, will like on them, will help you get a better reach. So be active on LinkedIn. And what would be the most basic, you could say chat or most basic message? Hello, sir, madam. I am a cybersecurity student studying this. I really love, really passionate about cybersecurity. And I saw your profile. I really admire it. Can you please guide me, get me through a job, help me find a job, and so on. So LinkedIn becomes one of the biggest asset that you can have. Vasudha is asking, sir, are we going to receive certificate after this cybersecurity course? Of course you will. And that certification, I would prefer or I would advise you to post it on your LinkedIn profiles. And you can tag as many people as you want. You can tag Honeywell, you can tag Bharat Cares, you can tag whosoever you want. And we'll make sure to like it, comment it so that your posts have a better reach. Got it? Obviously, sir. Okay. It was very obvious. But how to make sure that our LinkedIn profile stands out? That's a great question. Okay. Definitely. You can tag me, you can tag the other trainers as well. So LinkedIn profile optimization. These are a couple of things that you need to keep in mind while making sure your LinkedIn is optimized and of course standing out of the competition. So first of all, it should have a professional pic, a clear headline stating why, how, and what. All your skills should be added. Your about section should tell about your journey, not just your college name or your name or what do you want. Your journey. What do you believe in? Then all the projects should be listed here and of course the certification as well. Now I know it could be a lots and lots of things to take care of. So I will give you one opportunity here. You can volunteer and we can optimize your LinkedIn profile right here and right now. Just send your LinkedIn profile link in the chat box and we can do it for you. Just one person though. Whosoever texts me first will be the one. So I'm actively looking at the chat box. Just one person who would like to volunteer himself or herself. Just a single person. Okay, we have. Okay, Shubham has provided his link, or I could say the account link. So let me open it real quick. And let me share the screen for all of you to see. So take all the feedback in a positive manner. There is nothing wrong in making mistakes, but make sure to take it in a professional manner. I hope the screen is visible. We are just doing one, so it's absolutely fine for the rest of you all. You can just take a look at this and get a rough idea. Okay. So first of all, what did I say? We should have a professional picture. Do you think it's a professional pic? Does a mirror selfie, I hope it's a mirror selfie, I don't know what the exact word is, counts as a professional pic? Shubham is saying no. So Shubham, you already knew and still made the mistake. No worries. So of course, round collar t-shirts, nah. Use shirt, wear blazer, tie, whatsoever you want to, whatsoever your style says, and get a professional picture, looking straight in the camera itself. Then comes the background pic or the cover pic. It could be professional. Right now, I would say it's okay. You have mentioned some of the terms that you may like, but right now it looks very funky. Anyhow, so this is your summary. This is something that everybody will look at. Pursuing for certified cybersecurity certificate. Interesting. You can change this a bit. Microsoft certified, Gen AI expert is fine. Freedom with AI certified. Okay, all of these are certification. This can be a bit improved, but still, it's better than nothing. About section, absolutely great. No worries. 3 to 4 lines. You can definitely increase it, but yes, it's a good start. Future cybersecurity expert by day, independent AI architect by night. So that's good. We have couple of posts, so I can see this is the badge of one of the module, Unleashing Cybersecurity Foundation. 7 more to go there. Then your experience. You have mentioned student. Student is not counted as an experience, so this would be just in the education section. Then interest. There are the skills. And what about the certifications? Have you mentioned them? There is a different column for adding the certifications. Okay, you haven't added them right now. So you should do it as well. So this would be a quick feedback for your LinkedIn profile. So you can make the changes accordingly and 10 connections. At least have 500 people connected with you. The more number you have, the more chances of referral you get. So I hope it's clear by everyone. How can you optimize your LinkedIn profile? Okay, Shubham is saying, okay, sir, got it. And what about the West? Got some sort of idea? Pooja is saying yes. Gagandeep is saying yes, sir. And Azra is also saying yes. So let's go back to our slide deck. Let's erase this all and move forward. After the LinkedIn, after we got a referral, we are going to be needing a resume. Okay, yes, thank you. Okay, so now we need a resume and portfolio. All the recruiters, the HRs, the interviewers don't want to see the theory. They want to see some actual proof, what you did. So all those comes under projects. So all your projects, what you actually learned will be under your project section. The clear objective, what you are applying for, the summary about your resume, skill section, of course, whatever the skills that you have. And I can assure you 99% of the interview, all the questions that will be in the interview will be from your resume itself. So make sure to mention only those skills that you are the most confident about. Then, of course, your certifications to back you up, and all the tools that you have experience upon or have a practical hands-on. So these are some of the points that makes your resume strong. Of course, you can use AI like ChatGPT to help you get those specific keywords in. Because as we all know, ATS friendly is the key term that is being used inside each and every organization. So this is the structure of your ideal resume. So first of all is the name and contact. So your name should be written in the very top with your LinkedIn and your mobile number. Then your professional summary that you are a cybersecurity passionate or sir, what to add in experience? Okay, that's a great question, Isha. As of now, you won't have any actual professional experience. So what you can do is you can try to find an unpaid internship, even that is fine. Or you can mention all your projects inside it. So that would be considered as experience itself. Coming back, below your name would be a professional summary. Just a two-liner or a three-liner is more than sufficient telling about you, but please don't mention that you are a student in a college. Why? Because I know all of you. Sir, can you show us a sample resume? Okay, that can be done. Just give me a second here. I can show you my old resume for the reference itself. Let me open it up real quick so that you can get a better idea. So my old resume that might help you. So your resume will typically look like a single page resume. No need to add multiple pages. A single page resume will be more than sufficient. Okay, so let me share my screen real quick. This is the not updated one, you could say. This was used couple of years back. So I hope the resume is visible to all of you here. Just give me a yes or a no. Come on, come on, come on. I'm just saying yes, sir. So, first of all, your name here is going to be your contact details that I removed. So, as I mentioned, it is going to be your LinkedIn, your phone number. Of course, you can add the GitHub profile if you want, but your phone number and LinkedIn is a must. And of course, your email ID. How can we forget that? Then comes your interest or your skills. So these were the skills that I had a couple of years back, including quantum computing, content creation, penetration testing. As you already know, I come from a ethical hacking background. So then my education, where I completed it from. So I did it from Chitkara University, Rajpura. That is in Punjab. One thing that you can add here is you can mention the dates as well in the resume. At what specific year did you completed your graduation? Then comes professional experience. This is something that I might believe you won't have as of now. But of course, instead of this, you can mention some of the projects that you made. So we can leave this for the time being. It's a single column resume. It looks professional. It is the most safest option that you can go with. No need of double column, no need of adding your picture, no need of adding any icons because the AI won't be able to scan it. Then there was my patents, projects. You can use the projects, definitely explain them a bit. Patents is something that you won't have as of now. Then all the certifications that you completed. So majorly for me, these were Google, Microsoft, CL4, and some other companies. The languages that I am comfortable in, English, of course, Hindi bhi aati hai, and Punjabi. Some of the achievements from that time, I really love chess, and This was the award that I got in the university. So you should have examples, some real life scenarios to back up whatever you wrote. If I write I'm a 100-meter gold medalist, and they say, okay, where did you won it? Was it in school? Was it in college? So you should be prepared with the examples. And these were the hobbies at that time: playing piano, traveling, and so on. So I hope we got an idea. How does a resume should look like? Just give me a quick yes or a no in the chat box. Waiting in chess. Yes, Shubham. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nihani. Yes, sir. Omkar. Yes. Arju. Same. Pooja. Also yes. Nisha. Yes. Azra. Yes. Kagan. Okay. Everybody's saying yes. So coming back, this was the entire structure that we saw. I believe we already have some sort of idea. How should our resume look like? Next comes the star method. Yes, sir, it's awesome. Okay, just like all of you. Even you are also awesome. Still here attending the session. So hats off to the dedication that you guys got. So then comes the star method. This can be used while communicating or while solving a problem. So first of all, describe the situation. So let's take a random example. So let us say that my laptop got corrupted. There was a malware. So this was the situation. The task was to fix my laptop to get rid of the malware. Then I installed an antivirus and I also took it to the right person, engineer, or the service station. The result was now my laptop is good to go and I won't repeat the same mistake again. So that's how you can use the star method to your advantage in the interview. Simple enough or a bit difficult? Take a moment. Take a moment. No worries. Pooja is saying simple. Okay. What about the West? If you're writing it down, it's absolutely fine. Take a minute to do so. And then let me know when we are good to go. The recordings will be available in the YouTube itself. So you can search just Honeywell Masterclass Cybersecurity and you will get the video. So don't worry regarding that if you are going to miss something out if your internet went off. Okay, very simple, sir. Then comes presentation and visualization. So whenever you are trying to present something or showcase your project, then we need to make sure these couple of things are kept in our mind. Clarity, what we are presenting; problem solving, what we are trying to solve; the relevance, is it theoretical, is it practical, and the understanding. So Nihan is asking, when did we get certificate, sir? After you have completed all the 8 modules in your LMS. That is honeywell.com. If you search it, there is LMS, 8 modules, you complete it and you get the certification. Then how to present your cybersecurity project. Now, this is a very important one. You will always start with a problem statement, the issue that you are trying to resolve. Let us say I am building a software that can detect phishing. Then what is the risk? What is the impact? Will it be really necessary in the market? Is there a project related to it or is it something new? So what is the novelty of the project? Then the tools used, the languages that you incorporated. What were the things that you had to learn from the other APIs or maybe the other already existing projects? Then demonstrating it, showcasing it in such a way that everyone can understand. So we are not just limited to the technical people, but also to the non-tech people. And in the very end, we need to conclude it. We need to provide a summary that this everything was done in such a manner that it can be beneficial to all the society or to all the people and the society. So I hope it's clear once again. I believe it's very simple things, but the fundamental things are the most important. Remember it. Even after 5 years, even after 10 years worth of experience, the fundamentals and the basics will always remain the same. Okay, Gagandeep. Then comes the visualization tip. Now, of course, these are something that we all use. Use diagrams, use flowchart. Reason? Because your eyes are the most important sensor, you could say, in your human body. 80% of what you see is what you believe. So it should be eye-catchy. Third point says avoid too much text. Just think, my entire PPT is filled with just paragraphs. You will be bored. As soon as you look at it, you will say, "Arey, sir, बहुत सारा लिखा हुआ है, तो मेरे से नहीं पढ़ा जा रहा. I am unable to read it, sir. There is too much written here." So always make sure to have minimal text. Use screenshots just like we did with the project. We showcased a screenshot to you before beginning it and highlighting the key points. How do you highlight? I highlight like this, I highlight like this, and I highlight like this. So these are going to be some of the best ways to always come on top and beat the competition. Yes, now? Any doubts, any queries, any questions up until now? Please let me know. No, sir. All good to go. Okay, let's move on then. If everything is clear with us. Then come some of the entry-level certifications for all those who were just messaging me. Sir, tell us certification, which one should we get? So all these are global level certifications. So they are recognized irrespective of where you are. So CompTIA Security Plus is for your defense side. CEH is your penetration testing, or should I say offense. These are globally recognized certifications. These are not like your other brands. X brand, Y brand, I don't want to take any name. But these ones are the one which companies are looking for. They can directly ask you, oh, you are CompTIA Security Plus certified. You are already in. Oh, EC Council, CA certified. Please come. Cisco CCNA is your networking. And ISACA ITF Plus is your basics fundamentals building related to GRC. So these will be the certifications if let us say there are two people, one having no certification and the other having any of these, only one of these, then always I will prefer that other individual. Of course, I will have an interview, I will check his or her skills. But yes, these certifications will give you an edge. Got it? There are many more. Is they free or they have fees? Yes, they are paid actually. All the globally recognized certifications are paid. Because they are paid, that's why they are recommended and the companies accept them. Why do you think the other free certifications are not considered in many organizations? Definitely they are important, but in comparison to the paid certifications, these certifications, you will have a backhand. Got it? Yes, Sheikh, well done. Those are some of the certifications that you can definitely try upon. Okay, good to go. Moving forward, I will give you the LinkedIn. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm still here. The still session is going on. Just as Sudhanshu sir gave you, I will also give you. Don't worry. Just first let's complete it, everything. Let's complete this session and then I will provide it to you. Don't worry. And I believe most of you are already connected, so I don't think it's going to be an issue. So interview cracking tips. So first was your LinkedIn. You got the referral. Then your resume was shortlisted. And when your resume is shortlisted, then comes your Interview. So what do we need? We need good knowledge. Then we need to have a practice so that we don't become nervous whenever the interview starts. And of course, think like this that I have all the knowledge. I have the complete knowledge of the world, but I am unable to communicate it. I am unable to tell the other person. Then do you think is that knowledge worth it? Confidence, of course. You should be like, this is my interview. I am going to crack it no matter what. Be positive, be optimistic that whatever you have studied, whatever you know, will get you the job or the internship. And consistency. It shouldn't be like one day you studied for 8 hours and for the next couple of days, you didn't even touch your book. So, consistency is the key. Even if you study 1 hour per day, do it in such a way that after 30 days, you have at least 30 hours in your hand. So, very important consistency. Without it, it is going to be really difficult if you are just relying upon your motivation. So, these are the structure, you could say, of how the interview goes. The beginning is always the introduction. So, what you need to do? You need to practice your introduction over and over and over and over again. Why? This is going to be a question that is always going to be asked. So, what will the first question be? Hey Anmol, very good evening, good afternoon, good meaning, or greeting. Can you introduce yourself? That is going to be the first question. After the introduction is done, you already have a chance. If your introduction was well prepared, you already are 80% above your competition. Out of 100 candidates, you already beat 80 of them, only 20 more to go. Because your introduction was so powerful, instead of just saying, yes, my parents work here, or yes, I have this number of certification, so it would feel boring. Think of a HR, the human resource, the person who is taking your interview. He is taking hundreds of interview per day. He feels bored. Again, the same thing over and over and over again. And just imagine suddenly a person comes that, yes, sir, my name is Anmol Madan, and my journey was began from the last 5 years, or I have over a half a decade worth of experience. So as soon as that energy comes in, that confidence comes in, then you become much more likely to be the part of the job itself. Now, of course, how can we miss the hard skills, all the technical questions? So your knowledge and your soft skills, how you communicate, what you wear to the interview. A simple example, a person wearing a round neck t-shirt and a person wearing a shirt. Of course, the person wearing a shirt is much more highly considered for that specific position. Of course, some of the questions like where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? What do you know about our company? They expect you to research. What's the company? What's the role that you are coming in? And ending is always with, do you have any questions for us? Don't say provide me a feedback. They are always going to do it, irrespective of you ask it or not. And the feedback will come in the form of yes or a no. So ask them the questions like, what's your experience in this organization? If I join this organization tomorrow, what are the things that are expected from me? Getting the point? Yes, sir. Okay, Sheikh is saying introductions can be tricky because if the interviewer says your name and tell you to tell him about yourself, then it means no need to say your name, just tell them about yourself. Absolutely. If they already know your name, then why is there a need to tell your name once again? It will just feel like that you have crammed the introduction. And of course, always be thankful. See, even if you took out 15 minutes from your life, even the other person did the same. So be equally thankful, equally generous. Because whenever you say thank you, sir, thanks a lot for providing us the information. But I will also thank you. Reason? Even you spent your valuable time to attend the session. It is never about the money. Money is something that you can earn back again, but time once spent will never come back. I hope it's clear. So we went all over. We went a bit of psychology, human nature, the structure of the interview. So we covered majority of the things in a quick. Yeah, it was a bit quick though, as we are limited with the time. I know some of you must not have eaten something after coming from college. So no worries. We'll try to quickly end it. So these are some of the common mistakes that the individuals like you make. So even this was the same for me. In my very first interview, I tried faking the experience. It was almost 6 years, 5 years ago. I tried to fake it. I tried to say that yes, I know everything. But the other person is already a professional. He already knows or she already knows because he or she has already seen hundreds of other candidates. So always be honest. Be truthful. Never copy paste the projects because you won't be able to explain them. I am again telling this from my experience. I tried this in college. It never worked for me. Then no basics, no fundamentals. Just coming and knowing that what firewall is. And the question is, what do you understand by the term cybersecurity? And you have no idea how to explain this term. Cybersecurity, wasn't this the name of the domain? Why you are asking me such a basic question? Because entry level jobs, even mediocre or mid level jobs, require the basics and the foundations. Fourth is poor communication. Even if you have all the skills in the world and you are still unable to communicate in a very basic manner, I'm not saying a very hi-fi English. Even English like, so sir, what I'm trying to say is कि अगर मैं cyber security बोल दूं so it works. So mix of English and Hindi known as Hinglish. Even that is fine sometimes. But make sure that communication is a very key aspect. It plays a very important role. If you say that everything is just relied upon your technical skills, you are wrong. If you say everything is relied upon your communication skills, then it is wrong. It's the perfect blend of both together, communication as well as the knowledge. And lastly, please never do this. This is illegal. This can get you banned. You will be never allowed to sit in that specific company ever again. You will get blacklisted if you ever be found cheating or lying. Now, lying is something that is still acceptable. Okay. You try to fool them, but they are not a fool, of course. But cheating is something, never do it. Never even try to do it. It might work once, but after that, if you are caught, then the risk is quite high. Got it? I'm not trying to scare anyone here. Just letting you know the facts because it has happened with me. So I just casually or happily tried, okay, kya hi ho jayega? Let's try to cheat once. If you are caught, then it's going to be an issue. Now, thankfully, I didn't get caught couple of years back, 7, 8 years when I was in school. But after that, I thought that never. My mentor told me that cheating would never let you go anywhere because you can cheat in the interview, but once you come inside the organization, they will definitely know that this person didn't actually know anything. He just or she just cheated his or her way. I hope it's clear. Any doubts, any queries, any questions? I will keep it a secret, sir. Okay. It's absolutely fine. See, I accept it. Acceptance is a bliss. Clear, sir. Sir, in interview, when it's ending, he or she asks you, do you have any question? Can I ask question or say no? Definitely don't say no. Ask a question. Related to his or her experience. If there were any question that you maybe didn't understand there. Let us say there was a very difficult question that he or she asked. So you can ask him then. Sir or ma'am, can you provide me a brief about the question that you asked? I got really interested, but at that specific point of time, I didn't have a solution. But can you repeat it? Maybe I will write it down. And if in the future, be optimistic. If in the future we meet again, I will definitely have the answer to it. Sir, I'm good in giving speech. Is this add in resume? You can add. If there is nothing else that you can find, then speech is definitely something that you can add in your resume. Just mention all your strengths, which you think will make you stand out of the crowd. Got it? Puneet, I hope it's clear. Just give me a yes or no, team, so that I know everything is good to go. Got it, sir. Great. Arju, yes. And how to do the salary question? See, in the beginning, never ask the salary. If you don't have any kind of experience, please don't focus upon the salary. Focus upon learning. Once you have that knowledge, then the money will flow. Always think of money as a secondary aspect, never the first one. Good in communication, definitely. That could be the one. What if they ask? Just ask them back, what's the budget? Or you can say, I am a fresher. So just have a number in your mind. You can research about that position. A pen tester intern maybe could get 30,000, 50,000, or even more. I have no idea as of now. But definitely you can search the entry level position. Maybe the price has changed. For me, when I was in college, when I got the internship, it was just 30,000 rupees. That was a stipend. Even though after 6 months, we got the full salary, but stipend is around 25, 30, or even 50. So that's totally dependent upon the organization to organization. And you can search it up on Google itself. I hope that's clear now. The common mistakes, how to get the referrals, how to fix up your resume, and of course, ending with the interview itself. So here is the QR code once again for you. And in the meantime, I will share the LinkedIn link for all those who still, after 7 or 8 sessions, are still asking that, sir, please give the LinkedIn. It's absolutely fine, no worries. At least you ask it up. I can guarantee 50, there are 50 participants right now. So out of these 50, 40 students have already connected with me. That's how confident I am. Yes, sir, already collected. Yes, optimize my LinkedIn. Okay, Shubham. Sir, where did you do your internship? That's a question you can ask me on LinkedIn. All personal questions there. Done and already connected. See, told you. All of you are already connected. So, Sudhanshu sir, LinkedIn and my LinkedIn is in the chat box. Just fill the form and let me know once you are done, so that we can proceed to the conclusion of this session. Done, sir. Let's give a couple of minutes. Okay, to other students as well. Done, sir. Okay. Nisha is also saying done. And what about the West? Arju, Azra, all saying yes. Shubham saying yes. Good to go. Okay. So a quick recap, what we covered. Again, there would be someone who is having the complete list in the chat box, right? Or today it would be something different for us. Let's see. What were the topics that we covered today? Here you go, as expected. Once again, thank you, Sheikh, for saving all of us a couple of minutes. Okay. Okay, that's really great one, Sheikh. Once again, let me copy and paste it in the chat box. Here you go. So it's in the chat box for all those who are. Sir, end line, please. End line scan, please. Here you go. Here you go, Shrishti, please. Just let me know once we are good to go. Okay, here it is. So Khushbu ma'am has also sent a message in the chat box, baseline form and endline form. Please fill out both the forms very carefully. Your responses are important and mandatory for session completion. Srushti is saying, done, sir. Thank you. So, first of all, I would really like to appreciate each and every one of you for taking out the time. Thank you, Nisha. And definitely we'll stay in touch. So, no need to worry that after this we won't be able to connect with each other. Definitely. We'll have LinkedIn. And yes, Khushbu, please go on. I can see you have raised your hand.
I hope I'm audible and loud.
Yes, Khushbu, you are.
Yes.
Please go ahead.
First of all, thank you so much, Anmol, for such a wonderful and informative session. We hope the students will benefit from your guidance and support. And thank you once again. Another thing I would like to highlight over here, that like how he has guided you in such a grateful manner. But even we would be taking up a kind of a submission from y'all as a project, so that we can allocate certificates to y'all students, right? So that's why we will be sharing the detail in the group. In your respective group, you will be getting a message wherein you will be finding a Google form link, and you need to fill the entire details with the attached document. I hope this is clear, students. Then only you would be getting up the final certificate. So thank you so much, student, for your patience, support, and love. Thank you, everyone. Any questions you can raise and ask.
Definitely. The everyone chat is finally open to all of you. So you can finally write there your all the gratitude, thankful compliments, whatever you
So
want to.
I started complimenting you. Yeah. Now students can do that. That is more important, students.
Definitely. So thankful to all of you, thankful to Honeywell and Bharat Cares, including all the other faculties, team members. So Khushbu managing everything. Then we also have the other trainers, Sudhanshu, Gaurav, Anjali, even Pranay was one of them. And yes, Sudhi, Sachit, and Nupu, lots and lots of people behind it. So yes, thankful to all of them for this opportunity. The project will be one of today, right, ma'am? There's a question for you, Khushbu, in the chat box.
Yeah. So basically, the project could be related to what you have learned through these sessions. It could be based on any of the tools. You can take in help of any of the tools, and you can work over the things related to cybersecurity, right? And based on that, you can submit your assignment or the task you want to.
Okay then. So students, of course, it's not a goodbye. It's see you again. Absolutely. And we'll see you very, very soon. Take care, everyone. May God bless you all. All the very best for your future endeavors. And we'll stay connected in the LinkedIn or other means as well. There are going to be lots and lots of sessions for all of you. Thank you once again. Thank you for the amazing sessions. Thank you. Milestone assignment. This is
Sheikh, we
something.
will, yeah, Sheikh,